All right, everyone, welcome back to the Gasifier Builder's Workshop. So in the last video, we showed you the reactor tank dry fit on the V3 housing. Now we want to show you the dry fit on the filter tank housing. So we've got our two external housing, the filter lower housing, the filter upper housing. We've got a plate. So very similar to what we did in the reactor. First thing is we'd want to do is I want to put some spacers at the bottom because we want that base plate to sit 2 inches off the bottom. So cutting some spacers so I can put in this bottom plate, sit down in there. Now I know that bottom plate's right where I want it. So I can weld on the inside here, or I can weld on the outside on the bottom. Either way, one or both. Once we get that weld in place, we want to tip it over, or even from here, and we want to do a water test. Since it's not an airtight chamber yet, we can do a water test. So basically, put a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch water after the weld cools down, and make sure that it's not leaking water. If it does, mark the area, dry it off, fix it, and then repeat that test. So we've got the base on there. Now you can see on this housing, we've got the same pre-cut openings. So we can put in our clean out. So there's the 3-inch clean out. And we've got our 2-inch exhaust that can go in the bottom, so we can put them in there. We can weld those in place, so we're going to have good gas tight welds around these on the outside as well. Then the next step is to go ahead and put the top back on. Make sure the gas exit and the gas entrance are lined up, and the weld seams in the back should also line up. Put a good gas tight weld between those two pieces. Then we can put the lid flange on. The lid flange on the top. Then inside the lid flange, I don't have the piece here, but we've got the filter step down. So it's a 3-inch piece that's going to go down in here with this bottom plate. It's going to act as a shelf that's going to hold the filter basket. So you put the step down in, and then you want to come in with this, and then this is going to go through the hole into the step down and get welded on both the outside here, and then on the inside of the step down it's going to get welded there as well. But it's pretty straightforward. Then just matter of just putting the lid assembly on it. Once we have the whole filter tank, we can do a leak test. We can put a cover on it. We can close up the gas exits, and then feed air into it, and then do a spray soapy water on all the welds on the outside where the two tanks come together, and make sure we've got a good leak tight filter system. So this is pretty straightforward assembly, and then we can move on. All right, guys, so thanks again. Good luck on your build, and we'll see you on the next one.